I think working at Mildura campus gives me more of an opportunity to engage with students on in a sense, a higher or more sustained level, because I'm not talking to a room full of 40 faces as opposed to I may have between 8 and 15 students in workshops, so I get to spend more time with them and I can tailor my lectures to those needs or what the student interests are. I think for visual arts and graphic design students, the location is something to respond to, the tri-state location, in particular photography students, because they have all these things around us like Lake Mungo, the desert, Broken Hill, that they can use photographically within their work. I think it's something that we should be using to attract students here as well. In 2009, I applied to the Australia Council for the Arts for a residency program. They have residencies in Italy, in Germany, in New York, etc., and they'd recently taken on a new one in Finland. So I made the application in 2009 and was very quickly granted it. I was granted the residency, and then it was coming up very soon. I had to make a decision of to go or not to go. I was told in November and I was to leave in the end of January. So I said yes, and I went to Helsinki. I actually have half-Finnish background, so it was interesting for me to discover my roots. I spent 3 months on an island called Suomenlinna, which is just off Helsinki in freezing temperatures, -30, even lower. And I spent 3 months there interacting with local artists and arts workers, giving lectures at universities, and I made a new series of work, and since have brought 2 Finnish artists to Australia to participate in other exhibitions that I curate. I graduated from my undergraduate degree in 1997, and soon after that had my first solo exhibition. So I've been exhibiting for a number of years. I spent a lot of time overseas in Japan, and since returning in 2008 and taking the position at La Trobe, I've been showing in Melbourne, and I've shown in Western Australia and Sydney. A lot of that work came out of the residency, which is that I mentioned in Helsinki, or work that I'm making with, I guess, new eyes from being away from Australia for so long and then returning. And that's looking at tourist locations and touristscapes and how we experience the Australian landscape through mediated touristic experiences.